Getting started on this. Alright. Okay. There it is. Everybody in the darn group chat needs to stop. There we go. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Locker room. See, this is the kind of stuff that you don't do when you start a darn podcast. Alrighty. I'm gonna send it to someone. I totally forgot. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm good. I think. Okay. Let me make sure everything's working. Music. I mean, wait, what am I talking about music for? Do I got anybody in here? I did get 3 comments. I did not look. That is totally my fault. Alright, let's look at these comments. Shooty. Where do I go? Broadcast settings. There we go. View comments. There we go. Do you have any advice for me? Seth Rice. Just don't get yourself out there. Like, be careful of what you do. My question is, when will you give me fried chicken? I will never give you fried chicken. I ain't giving you chicken. I'm not giving anyone chicken. No one deserves it. Let's make sure everything's going good. Oh, la. Let's make sure everything's going. Yep, everything's going well. Live on the chat. There we go. That sounded stupid. Give me chicken. You're not getting chicken, I'm telling you. You're not getting chicken. Anyways. Kicking it off. So, hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first ever Atlas Amplified podcast here. Of course, me, Zach Sanchez. Gotta do everything. But that's fine. I enjoy doing the work here that I do. So let's just, kick it off on how the Atlas became a thing. Alright, so knowing me joining in so many leagues or whatever, try to get to the top of everywhere I go, get my name out there and whatever. And apparently one day I joined Atlas, which was for the Xbox side, which is X-Gen, before Amplified came over. I'll answer that question later. Now, great, remote, you want to tell me that you're dying. To answer that question, I'm not going to answer that question just yet. Questions are going to be the last thing before I do anything. So sorry, you saw a blue screen right there. Had to get the thing working for a minute. Okay, so again, I joined Atlas X Gen, and so me and Don, of course, doing our rivalry. Which, if you guys don't know, Don Frost, Joker's TV, whatever. Me and him we were just doing our rivalry, and because we had a Royal Rumble coming out, which is based on the O2 Arena in London, if I believe, and we came to an agreement that once we started a rivalry, we were not going to put Nicole Hale in the middle of it because that would be dumb, and two, that's something that WWE would do. And there's a lot of other companies that would do the same thing, but we were like, no, let's not put Nicole Hale in the middle of it. It would not make sense. We have to have a rivalry for a reason. So as we're going along, Ultimate Night, wow. As we're going along, the O2 Rumble was actually pretty going good. Of course, me getting eliminated. How can I say this? Me and Don were sending threats to each other on Twitter as in character for the Royal Rumble. And the funny thing is, the Rumble happened, but none of our characters touched each other. We didn't even touch each other. We were just freaking getting used to fighting other competitors to eliminate each other, and yeah, we never touched each other, and everybody's like, why would you guys send threats and you guys didn't talk, and you guys didn't even touch each other? Well, one, it's a build up. Don thought it was a good thing. Me, I didn't know. I was like, oh shoot, well then, I don't know what to do here. But Don thought that it was a good idea that we didn't touch each other, so build up for Ultimate Night. So I'm like, okay, if that's how you want to build it, then we'll build it up just like that. The promo video that I did, well, it was actually me that did it. We with the No Mercy thing. It was actually a good promo video. I mean, of course, I wasn't that much of a, the best editor at first, but as soon as I did Amplified, it got better. But speaking of that, now moving on to Amplified, the way how Amplified was made. Don came up to me. I mean, he didn't literally come up to me; he just messaged me on Twitter. Talked to me, and he said, "How would you feel if there was a show for Atlas PS4?" I said, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I think it gives people a great opportunity from the PlayStation side to show what they're made of and what they can do, and such. I want to make sure people are here. Yeah, people are still here. So again, we were like, oh yeah, let's do it. Why not? And he was like, oh, how would you feel? How would you feel if you ran for it, like if you became in charge for the Atlas PS4? And I was like, I mean, I've dealt with the show before, because before Atlas Amplified and everything, I was gonna have my own, PS4 developmental show for WTX, which was WTX Next Level, which we came to the agreement that the show wasn't going to be all that, and due to time and everything, I thought I wasn't gonna have enough time to be doing the episodes or anything. So that explains why I did not do WTX Next Level. It will no longer be a thing. But for Amplified, we didn't make up a name. We were like, oh, we gotta find out a name. Don comes up with an idea. Hey, got an idea? Yeah, sure. Tell me, what's the idea? How about we call it Atlas Amplified? Amplified? Yeah. Sure. I'll do it. I mean, I like it. Oh, God. I ejected my disc. Are you serious? Wrong time to do it. But anyways, he was like, yeah, let's do Atlas Amplified. I'm like, alright, I'm up for it. Now, what I thought when I was doing recruiting, I thought recruiting was going to be a hard thing to do. So once I did recruiting, of course, I'm gonna ask my online competitive friends who have never done e-fetting, which example people like Ryan Matrix, Donald, Kyle Blaze, Cody, well, not Cody, wow, I said his real name, sorry, CJ, CJ Black, and, such more. I was like, let's give these guys an opportunity, and they came up for it. They were like, yeah, sure, let's do it, yeah, all right. So I decided to get people too that have been in eFeds, like some people from IIW, for example, which is Tyler Adams, the show. And if you guys don't know, IIW is, just search up IIW worldwide on YouTube, and official underscore IIW on their Twitter. But moving on, so recruiting did a good job. I didn't think recruiting was going to be that easy. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easy. I think it took me about maybe 2 or 3 days to get amplified all together and everything. Thank God we had a guy named Sean Mercer, which Sean Mercer is L Flame Wolf on on the PlayStation. He's the one that helped me out with the amplified arena, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not make my own arena. That was all thanks to a guy named Sean Mercer. So again, thank you for that. Oh yeah, and Inception. I didn't make it. I didn't make Amplified. I didn't make Inception. I didn't make Uncharted Territory. Those are because people, that I asked for help for, and they actually did it. So thanks to those guys. Those are credits to them for helping Amplify grow more and more and more. Now moving on. Amplify was gonna be a Twitch show, basically. But my idea was, let's make Amplify a Twitch show. But when I'm done with it, it's gonna go up on YouTube. Now the thing is, once we did the first episode of Amplified on Twitch, and I uploaded it on YouTube, it came out great. Everybody loved it. It was because the whole point was supposed to be the road to the global championship, which is the championship tournament. But of course, I was like, yeah, we're not gonna make it easy for these guys. We're gonna make these guys earn their way up. So instead of being in a tournament that you're automatically in, why not just do qualifying matches? Which I thought it was a smart way to do it, to get a lot of people attention and people to be like people to cheer for their call, to see if they can if they can be the top guy or whatever. What else, yeah, throughout the months that we've been going through, we're going through a strong pace, and I'm not gonna lie to you from that. Like, I'm thanking the Lord right now that's Atlas Amplified is becoming a real good show on how it's going. Now, see, now I just received a kick message. I think I received it at a wrong time. But, yeah. I had something on my thoughts and I forgot. But, yeah. I had something on my mind, and I totally forgot what it was. Oh, okay, yeah. Now I remember. Now, who made the global championship? Obviously not me. It was thanks to Havoc, who is one of our superstars here. He came in for assistance, and I said, yeah, go for it, man. I asked for his help first, but then he was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm like, yeah, all right, thank you. And all the other belts, that like the Intercontinental Championship, the hardcore with the paper on it was actually me. The belts I've made was the Amplify Intercontinental Championship and the first ever hardcore championship before the second version came out. And literally, I can't believe that Kirobara, which is again one of another superstars, to be like, yeah, I'll do the title for you. And I'm like, okay, just plan on what you want, and you can get crazy with the idea. It don't matter. So yeah, I've explained how Amplified. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, Amplified wasn't, how can I say, Amplified wasn't really much of a big thing. Like, I mean, it's not a big thing either. I mean, it's not a big thing yet, but you know, I'm trying to get up there for it to people to join and whatever, because my I felt like, if, how can I say, because knowing everybody thought I'm just a review guy for FAM and everything, but I really wanted to do more than that. So thank God that, again, Amplify existed, giving the people entertainment. That's all I care about. I just care about giving these people what they want to see, and give them a reason why to stay on Amplified. But yeah, what else? What else? Wow, I'm really running out of topics here. Oh, now Lush PS4. Yes, guys, I am gonna be writing Lush PS4 as well. It's gonna be a little hard to do, since school is gonna come up for me, which is going to be a little hard for me to do. So Atlas Amplified will start being a weekly show. It will be now Tuesdays, and possibly Lush PS4 will also be on a Friday, because once I'm in school is going to get me tired, and yeah, I don't want that. And I think the weekends are perfectly fine for me to do the shows. Weekends, because Saturday, Sunday, that's when I will pre-record both shows, and when it comes to Tuesday and Friday, both shows will be released. And yeah, there you go. Now we're gonna move forward here. To the Q&A questions. So real quick, I'm gonna answer Psycho G's question, which I believe I gotta go back on watching to see. I mean, I gotta go back to what he said. There he goes. How do you plan to deal with the man that attacked you? If you're talking about Ryan Matrix, that's story. That is storyline. Details. I cannot explain about. I can't explain about how am I gonna do things, because I'm not gonna spoil anything, because we want, as always, I always want to make Amplify an unpredictable show that people will enjoy watching. So there you go. Okay, so now heading down to the Q&A. Hold on a second. Okay, now heading down to the Q&A section. Here we go. First one from, I did see Jason Parker's questions. Can I be a guest? And I told him for now it's just me. So for now, guys, yes. If the podcast goes very well, there probably will be guests, and we'll probably continue doing the podcast, and get to meet the superstars and all that. All right, Death of a King, which is at XX What If 300. Okay, so that's Adrian Bowen. So Adrian Bowen asks, who will win in a fight, Diana from Lights Out or Jason from the Friday the 13th series? See, I've never seen Lights Out and everything. I don't watch scary movies, because knowing me, I can't handle that. Last time I went to a movie theater that watched scary movies, I nearly had a panic attack. And yeah, that's not a good thing. But I will say Jason from Friday the 13th, probably. I don't know. Sebastian Lacroix, I don't know how you say it, but I know that's at Call Observer. Ask, is there any long-term storylines you're planning? Long-term storylines, okay. With long-term storylines, that's a good question. I think when I do long term storylines, they're gonna be like either they lose the championship and they're gonna gain their rematch. I'm planning on doing that. It depending, but when it comes to like if you're facing the guy for the title for the first time, if you face the guy for the first time, oh my gosh, my kick is really going off. This is so not good. But if it's the guy going up a champion for the first time, and he loses, we're moving on to different storylines to see what can work and what will not work. Again, from Call Observer, would it ever be possible for an Atlas brand split? We did have a brand split, which was XGen and Amplified, but since XGen is now closed its doors, Amplified's the one last standing, and Lush only has the women. So that answers your question. And again, from Call Observer, again, last question: who are the most promising superstars for Atlas? Now, this is a hard question to answer. There's a lot of guys right out there that are promising, and you know, everybody, everybody enjoys everybody enjoys what they do in the ring and what they do outside. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, each time when a show is done, I get messages from CJ Black, I get some from Donald, I get some from Ryan, heck, I even get some from Kirobara. And they always, once I send that link to them for the episode, they'll have something good to say. Oh wow, I can't believe this happened. Or CJ saying, oh, good video, I actually loved it, man, like keep doing what you're doing. And all that. And that brings a smile in my face, because that tells me that, okay, I'm doing a good job, keep it rolling, keep it going, and see how everything is gonna go. So believe it or not, I'm gonna keep it going. And let's move on to another question. We have a question from @WillSteel1291. If you were able to take on any new or current talent on the Xbox side, who would be 5 you would face? Ooh, I don't know that much people that sim on Xbox, but I do know that two people well, definitely will be you, Will. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to face you on sim, and Malachi. Also, if you guys don't know who Malachi is, just follow him on Twitter @I like Malachi. And they both did a match together, which I think they did an awesome job on how they did. Another question from Papa Fail 1452. When are we doing our match, nerd? I'm sorry that the Zach Sanchez World Tour. So the plan is the Zach Sanchez World Tour is to face guys that are sim from the PS4 side. Right now I'm in a little break of that. I'm in a little break of that right now, because everything is going on with Amplified and all that. I always take that first, and it's going to be a hard thing to keep focusing on. I'm even an online competitive that they're telling me to do matches, but I'm not doing the matches. I'm always focusing on Amplified, because Amplified is my show. It's people that they love, and if they love it, I'm gonna keep continuing it. I'm not gonna stop. So sorry guys, sorry for those people that keep asking me to do online competitive. Right now, just busy with Atlas. Ryan Hunter at the Ryan HF, which is Hunter Family. How surprised were you to find out that the Hunter family is better than the Kingdom? First of all, we don't know who's better just yet, so we're gonna find that out. We're gonna find that out in WTX No Chance 5. And if you guys don't know what WTX is, it's on Kirkman726's channel. So I advise to subscribe to him if you want to see that faction versus faction match right there. Both both big teams are gonna go at it. Dive at down the hallway. 525 podcast. Oh, okay. So the 525 podcast thing. All right. Oh man, I gotta stretch. I am not gonna lie to you. I did message Noah twice to see if I can be on the 525 podcast. He did not look at two of my messages, which is fine. I don't have no problem with it because I understand a man's busy and a man's got to do his things, and especially that Famniversary is coming up and everything, and he's doing the matches. Yeah, I don't blame the guy that he's not answering my messages or anything because it happens. It happens. You're gonna be busy when you're in the big time, or and you definitely have a life out there, out of character, that got to be doing stuff. So of course, so 525 podcast, I do not know, but if it was to happen in the near future, of course, I'll definitely be on it. We have a last question from Chanel at X Starstrucken. Would you ever join FAM? Oh my gosh, of course I would definitely join FAM. Talking about FAM, if I want to ever join it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a one-time appearance there because of winning the review competition for FAMI Awards, and surprisingly, I got a message from Cam Bash telling me that you won the review competition, and we have a special opponent for you to face at the Road to Rumble series. And I was like, ho, I cannot wait to see who it is. And once it got revealed that it was going to be 2TM, and I was like, oh my god, are you serious? And it's funny because everybody, I don't know about you guys, but everybody will always say that 2TM was the guy to motivate to get in FAM. And I'm not gonna lie, 2TM, I was one of those. I'm one of those guys. I'd like 2TM. I remember watching the first Rumble. Well, not the very first Rumble, but my very first Rumble that I watched from them was back in 2K. Back in 2K14, if I believe, and I was really surprised at the work that they did. And when I saw 2TM with the god gimmick with the black and white face paint, I was like, holy crap, who the heck is that? That guy looks awesome. I want to be like this guy. This guy's cool. And whatever. I remember marking out and, of course, doing all these things that I wanted to do to make it to FAM. Then once I did that one-time appearance, shortly, I thought I was in FAM fully. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I was on FAM, and I messaged Cam and I said, "Oh, hey, when do I start?" Or whatever. He said, and he replied late, but it's different because he's from another country, or whatever. Or he's from London. So what am I gonna do? I can't say anything. I gotta wait till he replies. So when he replied, oh, sorry man for the late reply, but just for now, it was just a one-time match. But we do have a lot of review competition winners that will probably be superstars in the near future. So that told me that, oh, you made your one-time appearance, but you're not there just yet, which I take that fine because not everyone joins FAM easily. You gotta really work your way up there to get to the top. So of course, will I ever stop trying to be in FAM? Nope. You can definitely expect me to keep trying no matter what. Either it's review competition or amplified or sim matches or any sim shows that I'm in. So of course I'm gonna try to get myself out there. Now, I just saw a chat thing popped up right here from Immortal War, which is Psycho G, of course. Question: thoughts on the debut of Carlos Corvo? Um, I actually did like Carlos Corvo. I'm not gonna lie to you. When he was on X Gen and everything, I liked the way his character is. The Eddie Guerrero Titantron, what the LL Cool J Mama's Gonna Knock You Out. That's actually a really good mashup there. It was something original, and I really, really enjoy people that do original things. And when they do original things, it gains a it gains a lot. It gains a lot of people for you to have eyes on. That's what I like from that's why I like people that are so original. Question from Cody Hagen. Hey Zach, no disrespect. Will I have a match at Last Right? Not on the pre-show, the main card. Hashtag Last Rights Open Challenge. I can't talk about the Last Rights card as of right now. But there will be a video match card coming out soon on who's gonna fight and everything. So expect that to happen pretty soon. When, I do not know. But I'm hope I'm hoping to get Last Rites done around August 25th, which is the day before WTX No Chance 5. So yeah. I think that is it. I think I've got the room out there to say what I want. Now, if you guys can give me, cause I don't know, I don't have a big fan base and everything, but if I can get at least maybe 15 likes on this podcast, I will start bringing over guests from Amplified, and we will do a meet. Like, we'll talk about what they do outside of the ring, or why they joined Amplified, and what do they do in their careers and stuff. So this actually was a also Ivan Maverick took off the bandana. I noticed that not so long ago, but the thing is the background was already made, so yeah. If you guys also expect theme songs later on tonight, because I totally forgot about doing the theme song thing, and idiot me, of course, being stressed out over personal stuff. But yeah. So thank you guys for joining the podcast. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this on Twitter. And I will. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. Atlas Amplified is now taken over on the Facebook page. All you have to do is search up Atlas Amplified, and hit that like button on it, because that's where updated news. I mean, same thing for the UWW network. Don't get me wrong, but news and results will be posted on both pages. So hopefully, if you guys enjoy it, if you guys do it, that's cool. So, excuse me. So yeah, thank you guys for enjoying the podcast. As always, I'll see you for episode 21 later.